Imagine traveling across a vast, sun-scorched desert. Your most precious resource? Milk, sloshing around in a pouch made from an animal's stomach. At the end of a long, hot day, you open it not for a drink, but to find something completely new. That's right. Cheese was born from a delicious mistake, a happy accident that would forever change the way we eat. Thousands of years ago, long before refrigerators or grocery stores, nomadic tribes in Central Asia and the Middle East had a clever solution for carrying milk. They stored it in containers made from the stomachs of animals like sheep or goats. They had no idea that a little bit of magic was happening inside those pouches. The natural enzymes left in the stomach lining, combined with the heat of the sun and the constant jostling of the journey, began to curdle the milk. This process separated it into solid clumps, which we now call curds, and a watery liquid known as whey. So, what's the science behind this culinary miracle? It all comes down to an enzyme called rennet. How naturally in the stomach lining of young mammals, rennet's job is to help digest milk. When it mixes with fresh milk, it causes the milk proteins, called casein, to coagulate or clump together. These clumps are the curds. The ancient nomads would have noticed their milk had thickened and separated. The solid curds could then be strained, pressed to remove more liquid, and even salted. The leftover liquid, the whey, was often drunk or used in other ways, but the curds were the real treasure. Picture this. A weary traveler, maybe driven by hunger or just plain curiosity, decides to taste these strange, solid lumps. What a surprise it must have been. Not only was it edible, but it was also delicious. More importantly, they quickly realized that this new food was a game changer. Unlike fresh milk, which spoils quickly, cheese could be stored for weeks, months, or even years. It was the perfect, portable, high-energy food for long journeys, making it far more practical and valuable than the milk it came from. This accidental discovery wasn't just about a new taste. It was about survival and preservation. Word of this amazing new food spread like wildfire. From the nomadic tribes, the art of cheesemaking traveled to settled civilizations. The ancient Egyptians, the Greeks, and the Romans all fell in love with cheese. They didn't just copy the original method. They innovated. Each culture started using milk from different animals, cows, goats, and sheep, and experimented with various pressing, salting, and aging techniques. The Romans, in particular, became master cheesemakers, developing different styles for Gigich legionaries and their lavish banquets. Cheese was no longer just a survival food. It was becoming a culinary staple across the ancient world. Cheese became so important that it even found its way into our stories and myths. In ancient Greece, it was sometimes called a gift of the gods. We have historical records showing that cheese was a prized commodity, traded across vast empires and used as currency. During the Middle Ages, monks and monasteries across Europe took cheesemaking to a whole new level. With plenty of time and a scientific approach, they perfected the art of aging cheese in cool, dark cellars. They are the ones we can thank for creating many of the foundational recipes for famous cheeses that we still enjoy today, like Gruyere and Munster. Fast forward to today, and cheesemaking is a tale of two worlds. On one hand, we have massive factories producing millions of pounds of cheese, like the familiar cheddar or mozzarella, using modern technology and precise controls. On the other hand, there's a thriving world of artisanal cheesemakers. These dedicated artisans are keeping the ancient traditions alive, crafting unique, small-batch cheeses by hand. From giant wheels of Parmesan aging for years in Italy to a small-town cheesemaker creating a new blue cheese, the craft is a beautiful blend of science, tradition, and artistry, all stemming from that first accidental batch. And think about the incredible diversity. Every corner of the globe has its own signature cheese. France has its creamy brie and pungent Roquefort. Italy gives us the king of cheeses, Parmigiano Reggiano, and fresh, soft mozzarella. Greece is famous for its salty, crumbly feta, while the Netherlands is home to the iconic, smooth Gouda, and that's just scratching the surface. There are thousands of varieties, each with its own unique flavor, texture, and story. But they all share that same humble, accidental origin in a nomad's pouch. So the next time you slice a piece of cheddar for a sandwich or sprinkle Parmesan on your pasta, take a moment to appreciate it. Cheese isn't just food. It's a direct link to our past. It's a story of human ingenuity, culture, and science. It's art you can eat. A simple, beautiful mistake that happened thousands of years ago has become a global staple, a source of joy and nourishment beloved by billions of people around the world. Did you enjoy this story of a delicious mistake? If you want to learn about other accidental inventions that changed our world, like yogurt or even wine, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.